Good morning. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Alexandra, MDPen's Brand Educator, and I wanted to start off the month of June talking about men and the treatments that men are seeking the most of, whether it be facial or body treatments. Thank you guys for participating in today's video. I hope you find it helpful. We'll be having more male-oriented content coming out between now and Father's Day, so definitely stay tuned for that. And I will be giving a shopping code for today's video, but yeah, just feel free to ask questions in the comments if there's anything you want to share about your practice and what treatments men are seeking the most of, or if you're a man yourself watching this, I'd love to hear your favorite treatments to have or anything like that. So there is a huge misconception that cosmetic procedures are primarily geared towards women, and we really need to step away from this because men can be just as curious about their looks, just as conscious as women are in some cases, and there's some things that can really bother them when it comes to, the aging process, as well as, features that they may be born with that they want to change, or things that happened as they were coming into their teenage years. So there's things that we can definitely do as providers to help. And if you're watching this as a patient, I can also give recommendations as well. Also with men, there are major changes that can happen with testosterone, and testosterone actually decreases by 1% average per year between 30 and 40 years old, which is very young. So they start losing testosterone, at the age of 30, 1% per year, but just between 30 and 40. And which we'll get into that. But hair, of course, is a major issue. Men tend to lose hair on average, as young as their 30s, as young as 35, it can become a major concern. So yes, hair restoration is definitely going to be one of these. We hear a lot about, mommy makeovers and things like that, but the dad bod is also a real thing. And testosterone changes, can cause weight gain, hair loss, skin aging, all of these things that can have an effect on a man's confidence. And really, they want to look good, feel good, just like women do. So we definitely want to think about these aesthetic treatments. And don't forget about men. I know male med spas practices are becoming more of a thing, but I think anytime you can draw in male clientele, even if it's just, a couple new male patients a month, that's great. There's no, right way to start to do it. So just try to bring in more people into your practices and make them accommodating for men. So yeah, let's get into some of these questions and our topic. All right, a message from Brian. Good day, Alex. Do men have different preferences when it comes to body treatments compared to women? So yes, Brian, of course. So obviously the male body is different than female. So you do have different concerns there. One plastic surgery, that's always been common amongst women are breast augmentations. So in the case of men, there's a surgery called gynecomastia, where some men can develop breast or enlarged breasts and have that taken care of. That can be a huge concern. Sometimes women, have liposuction, fat removal in the thighs or things like this. Sometimes men get things like calf implants because they want that balance. There's always like the ongoing joke, like, did you skip leg day? But some men, just don't have the legs that they want. So you'll see something like that. And then of course there's things like, body contouring, which you can do with the EndyMed device, where you can really structure the way that you're, sculpting. And you have surgeons now that specialize in liposuction that could actually sculpt abs and things like this. So this is very appealing to men, as well as like anything in that fat reducer, muscle rebuilder category. Also sweating. Women have concerns about hyperhidrosis. So do men. Men can be more prone to hyperhidrosis. So, which, as if you guys don't know, is excess sweating, whether it be at the axilla area, the palms, or the feet. Men want to have this fixed, and there's various procedures. The intensive, which is the FDA approved RF microneedling from EndyMed, can be used for hyperhidrosis. And then of course you have good old, actual brand Botox neuromodulator, which has been indicated for hyperhidrosis as well. So you have different options there for the palms, feet, and axilla with hyperhidrosis. Men also do not like having veins where they don't want them, just like women. So you have vascular surgeries and sclerotherapy for vein removal can also be there. So these are a lot of the body treatments. So I hope that answers your question, Brian. I'm going to get more into that. Also, hair on the body. Men don't want hair in certain areas, just like women. It may bother them. So hair removal being a big thing, as well as some hair removal, perhaps on the neck if they have irritation from shaving, or if they have issues at the barber with the back of their neck or hair not growing in the right way. You can definitely do laser hair removal to those unwanted areas. Some men grow sporadic hairs in areas on the cheek or areas where they, wouldn't want a full beard growing. So there's definitely the desire for hair removal as well, which could be, again, body or face. And then, yeah, body hair, there's men that don't want super hairy back, super hairy chest, things like this. Looks like, okay. Hi, Alex. Do men have a preference for certain types of body treatments based on their age group? Not necessarily for body. I would say, obviously you have more young adults undergoing, I would say, treatments for body when it comes to men, but that's not to say, that a man 50 plus might still want to do something. So not necessarily, I would say. I think I already answered this one. Male sculpting, weight loss. Yeah, programs just like women have, non-invasive fat removal procedures. With EndyMed, you do have that body shaping, contouring handpiece, which can be really helpful as well. All right, these are all body. I think I answered all of this. Again, here's this promo code, guys. You can go shopping retail on the website, men02. Let's talk about face. So for face, again, you see common concerns that women also have. So make sure your marketing needs towards men. Men will care. Men can have these done. Another one I want to mention real quick before I step away from body is tattoo removal. Men, make decisions they don't want anymore. They want their tattoos removed. So tattoo removal would also be big amongst men, and maybe even facial tattoo removal. So keep that in mind. Oftentimes you see men having rhinoplasties done, 18 plus. Maybe they have been unhappy with their nose for years, and then once they're an adult, they may have a rhinoplasty done. Men do not like looking tired. Men will have eye surgery, eye lifts. If you have the EndyMed device, I highly recommend having the iFine handpiece to utilize, the FSR handpiece for texture. You can also use this above the eyes. And then also, of course, your RF microneedling to help the eyes. But men, can get fat pads and any type of eye issue, a woman can have. And especially eyes would be a huge thing for men. You have the liquid lifts where they do basically a mock facelift, but with filler and injectables. This is something men might want to do. Men would like to avoid going under the knife just as much as women when it comes to an actual surgical facelift. So, be sure to have some of those things. Men tend to have thicker, oilier, more keratolytic skin. So also make sure that you're advertising, you know, for deep pore facials and things like this in your practice. If that's something, if you do facials, make sure you have something geared towards men. Treatments for the beard are really nice. Scalp massage is really nice to also integrate into your facials. Men do want tightening. They do want some lifting. Men don't want double chins. So this is another great way you can utilize, again, the EndyMed RF device. If you are interested in that device, do reach out to us here at MDPen. This is the FDA approved radio frequency device that we offer. It has so many different hand pieces, so many uses. We will have a webinar on that later this month. So definitely watch out for that. But yeah, don't always assume that men don't have very similar concerns to women, because they do. And as I kind of started the video, hair restoration is huge. Here at MDPen, our microneedling device is wonderful for hair restoration treatments. You have that high RPM speed, the depth dial. You can really get in there and treat hair. We have a wonderful hair system for men. It's our Healthy Hair Trio. This is a shampoo and conditioner with growth factors. And then we have a mist that fortifies and protects the hair. So nice. These are all three on our website. You can check these out. You can go shopping with the code. Any man in your life will absolutely love these products. The shampoo could also be used in the beard if you did want to use that. So definitely check out the Healthy Hair Trio there. Shampoo, conditioner, mist. And then we have our aftershave kit, which is intended for men or whoever. These are very lightweight products. You have our Copper HA Mist product, our Tighten and Lift Serum, followed by our Broad Spectrum SPF 30 Moisturizer. So these three products for men come in this really nice cosmetic bag, which could be for a man or a woman. Super spacious, pocket in the front, super cute, great gift for Father's Day. And again, we will have some Father's Day promos rolling out next week. So definitely stay tuned for that. Thank you guys so much for your participation in this. You can go to our website, www.mdpen.co, and check out our retail store there to go shopping for any of these products. Thank you. Bye.